And so in order to get us to church, God got to allow hell's gates to run rapid in our life. In order to get us to church, he has to allow chaos to come to our life. In order to get us to church, he got to put President Trump in office. I know y'all don't like this. I know y'all rebuking Trump. You ain't going to rebuke him. God put him there. Anytime you can get 34 felonies, sexual assault of women, get shot, y'all ain't saying nothing. Somebody's protecting you. And the reason the world is in a chaotic situation, because the church is in chaos. If my people, which are called by my name, I wish I was talking to somebody in this place. And see, anytime you read the Bible, the Biblios, and you'd be exegetically and hermeneutically correct, you would understand that anytime there's chaos in the midst of the world, God said in the midst of chaos, opportunity is created. Talk to me. But if you ain't praying, you somewhere crying because of Democrat, Republican. But ain't no difference between Satan and Lucifer. Y'all will get that later. We don't depend on the president. We don't depend on the government. We depend on God. Can I talk to you in this place? Y'all acting like who the president is really going to affect black folk. We going to eat regardless. I was having a prayer church. We don't care if Jim Crow is the president, Ku Klux Klan, or whoever, a Black Panther, Wakanda, whatever y'all ain't saying on this way. We gonna eat, we gonna dress, we gonna church hard. Some of us gonna party hard, some of us gonna drink hard. I can't get no help in this way. Because our trust is always built on God. See, we didn't forget who we were. We forgot who it was. Monica, we forgot who it was because our forefathers believed God for everything. Even when the refrigerator was going out there, lay hands on the refrigerator. The engine would go out there, lay hands on the, y'all ain't saying that. They wouldn't go to the dentist. They said, this toothpick, I'm going to put some oil on it and have a, y'all ain't talking to somebody because they built it by prayer. And so, what you mean, Pastor, we have become very strategic. We become very comfortable in church. I was pastoring in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and we was growing real fast, and these our brothers and sisters who were Caucasians, they had couches on the altar. I said, wait a minute, this ain't gonna work. Every time we come to church, they got couches and coffee and tea. I don't come to church to drink coffee and tea. But y'all have made it, y'all want it to be so comfortable. And you won't y'all understand that. You want Starbucks in the lobby. They know, yeah. You want Dunkin' Donuts coffee with a little dip of caramel. So and then we found out it really ain't medicine balls, you know what I'm saying? It's something else. It's called citrus tea. Something citrus, whatever. It's tea. But nevertheless, we didn't get real bougie. So a couple of us then got a degree and some education and all that kind of stuff. And we've grown and we don't need all that now. So what God allows, he allows the confusion to come in the world. Sexual confusion, financial confusion. We're on the brink of a war, both World War III and a civil rights war right here in America. But we're arguing about a dress. Talk to me, somebody. That's the problem. We're arguing about the wrong dress. The church don't know how to dress. Okay, let me say that. So what we have to do, we have to be strategic, but we have to be less strategic and more God. And so we went to conference teaching on how church grow. Come on, y'all, this is what we're talking about. Because I believe this is a great house and I want to teach y'all. We strategize and we look at what somebody else is doing. And we have some great, powerful men. I think Mark Moore, what he's doing is amazing. I think he's birthing it out. But I also seen Dr. Matthew Stevens, and I've seen him do some amazing things all throughout Chicago and around the world. But this is what my grandfather told me. And he told me, son, if you ever want to build your church, build it on prayer and the word of God and the sound of God. Y'all didn't say that to this thing. He said, because then I began to read. I know y'all quiet now because we wear tight suits now, and we just put our hats on backwards and we just comfortable. Y'all didn't say that this way. And so with short pants with no socks. All right, and so here it is. makes us comfortable. That's what you do. That's cool. My sons do it, but I don't like it, but that's great. But the truth of the matter is we have become very strategic. We tell us, now, Bishop, we got to get out of service in 90 minutes. Bishop, we only have 60 minutes. But wait till cancer touch your body. Y'all ain't saying this place. Wait till you find out that he likes you and Amere. And you walk in on, oh, okay, I'm just talking to you. Wait till you find out that your child is hooked on controlled substance. Wait till you go to the doctor and get a bad report. Y'all say, and then. The truth of the matter is there's no greater culture that strategizes like Caucasians. Y'all understand that? If black folks would strategize like Caucasians, we would be back again, real niggas, N-E-G-U-S, kings and priests and kings. And that's what we was, not N-I-G-G-A. Come on, talk to me. But the truth of the matter is that we don't know how to strategize. But we just learned how to strategize for the last 10 years in church. Because everything besides, from the 2000 on up, we just believe God. Right. Come on, talk to me somebody. That's what we did. We believe God. In South Carolina, you should know your history, your ancestral history. You understand, we just have signs, wonders, and miracles. Y'all ain't saying nothing. And so in order to get us to church, God got to allow hell's gates to run rapid in our life. In order to get us to church, he has to allow chaos to come to our life. In order to get us to church, he got to put President Trump in office. I know y'all don't like this. I know y'all rebuking Trump. You ain't going to rebuke him. God put him there. Anytime you can get 34 felonies, sexual assault of women, get shot, y'all ain't saying nothing. Somebody's protecting you. And the reason the world is in a chaotic situation, because the church is in chaos. If my people, which are called by my name, I wish I was talking to somebody in this place. And see, anytime you read the Bible, the Biblios, and you be exegetically and hermeneutically correct, you would understand that anytime there's chaos in the midst of the world, God said in the midst of chaos, opportunity is created. Talk to me. But if you ain't praying, you somewhere crying because of Democrat, Republican. But ain't no difference between Satan and Lucifer. Y'all will get that later. We don't depend on the president. We don't depend on the government. We depend on God. Come on, talk to you in this place. Y'all acting like who the president is really going to affect black folk. We going to eat regardless. I wish I had a prayer.